Hey, what's going on, guys? Ghost here, back again for another episode of the Rome Reborn series. And you join us just after the defense of Putaviem, I believe, in the last episode. And we are amassing an army here to go attack Moonsham Castle, and hopefully it goes well. First of all, let's say thank you to the channel members. They always support me, pay my Netflix bill pretty much. Thank you to Walter, Sniper, Tyler, Mitch, Moses, and Jared Grabber. If you guys would like a shout out at the beginning and end of all videos, go ahead and become a channel member. There's some other perks in there too, like getting companions named after you and getting towns named after you. Probably in this episode, going to name one after a viewer here. Maybe. We'll have to see. I'm not at clan tier 4, and I can't remember if you have to be at tier 4 to rebuild structures. I don't think you do. But let's go ahead and make our way over to Moonsham Castle. But first, we need to assemble just a few more troops. I think that should be enough. 600 should probably be enough, but let's go for 700 just to be safe. And we'll stack up right here at the pass. I may need to reduce the amount of bandits that are roaming around. They've just made peace with us. That is quite unfortunate. For us, at least. All right, time to disband the army. Okay, now let's go check out the parties we have going on here. Okay, they're both on defensive. Let's set them both to neutral now. Neutral. Okay, there we go. Because if they're only set to defensive, then they'll get swamped by pretty much any party that comes after them. And you know what? I saw a big party of a huge party of Barbari over here. Let's go and take those guys on. Oh shit! We better jump in and help. We could probably send troops on this one. Oh, we lost 9 there? Shit. What did we lose? Huh. Anyways, that'll increase our relationship with them. We'll take some more prisoners here. And let's start buffing up that cav. We did lose quite a bit of cav in that siege defense. So we need to definitely start getting our cavalry back. Let's see here. You go above the Kula cohortes. And you go right there. Yeah, we definitely need to start working on getting the cav back. We have 131k in the bank. We're almost breaking even here. I would like to get this town up to a nice standard here. Debasement of currency. Ruler clan gains 100 nars per day for each town. Is it decreased by 1? No, why would we support that? That's only going to get me 49% of the vote. Yeah, I'm going to abstain. But that sucks, man. That's going to lower the settlement loyalty by 1 per day. Why would you do that? I don't understand. That is terrible for everyone as a whole. All right, we'll wait for this to go ahead and... Yeah, see, now we're losing 1.1 loyalty per day. That's insane. Why would they ever do that? I'm going to actually see if I can vote to get rid of that. 0% support it, so I don't think that's going to work out. Yeah, that really sucks for us, though. Because that is going to put a hamper on us building our town. Even with that, we're still losing 0.44 per day, which is insane. Yeah, we should be gaining, but we're not because of how this is working out. All right, so we need to get fairgrounds, militia grounds, and then we already have training fields, so they are going to get trained up a lot quicker, but we need the fairgrounds to get back up. That'll give us enough maybe to cancel this out, but debasement of currency is kind of killing us right now, and that kind of sucks. We have plenty of food here. Food's usually not a problem in this. I mean, we could go no projects and let's go for fairgrounds. Yeah, we'll do fairgrounds and then military grounds. That'll be our best bet. It's going to take a while to do, though. That's the only problem. And let's go ahead and make sure we are full up on all these special troops here. It's like we're missing a couple. That is okay. Let's go ahead and recruit some more troops here. We need to start building up that cavalry. And I'm still working on the elite troops. I've done some stuff with it. I've set up some of the stats and things like that, but I haven't quite finished it because of we had the stream today, so had to get that done. I'd streamed way longer than I was supposed to. I was gonna stream for like 2 hours and I ended up streaming almost 6. So if you guys want to get notified when I go live, go ahead and hop in the Discord. It's in the link in the description of every video and on the channel page description. But yes, we have won the war. Very nice for us. Let's go ahead and drop a couple of the velites, I think. Or we could keep the velites and just drop the recruits. That'll probably be the best way to do that. There we go. And we still have a lot of stewardship to go. Yeah, we have a ton of stewardship to go still. We have another, 50, 60 points that we could possibly get. Jared the Silent is going to get an upgrade in athletics. Very nice. Let's go for melee damage. Melee damage is always nice, especially with a mod like RBM. Going for stacking melee damage over speed. Normally speed is probably better, but stacking melee damage in this mod is like really, really good, especially if you get a couple of companions with it, and then it becomes really, really OP. Let's go after this party of Barbari here. And we'll go and attack them, and we'll have a nice little night battle here. I thought of restarting the Daemon Hunter series because of how bad I am at the game. I don't know if you guys want to watch me struggle. Go ahead and let me know down in the comments if you guys would like to see me struggle. We definitely need to reform the infantry groups. Let's go and back them up here. Set them up like that. All right. Now, these guys, we definitely need to rebalance how this works. All right. That's too much. There should just be one. Or there should be 2 with shields. Yeah, there we go. That's exactly what we want right there. All right, now we got an army of 196 Barbari coming at us, so we need to prepare for that. Put these archers in loose formation here. And let's go ahead and set up a skirmish line pretty far out from where we are. Go and put these guys in loose formation here. And let's close that skirmish line down just a little bit there. And let's go ahead and set up a battle line right here. Now, the cavalry, I'm going to keep the cavalry out of this fight just because I do not want to lose any cavalry. Need to probably back the archers up a little bit here. There we go. And we will remain on horseback until it is time to get stuck into the melee combat here. They are quite far away, but that is good. It gives us time to survey this nice map here that the dev team has built for us. The Eagle Rising dev team. They've done a really wonderful job with all of the battle levels. And we can talk over some tactics here with the velites. I want to try to use these guys a little bit more historically accurate, so I have moved them way further forward in front of the battle line, and I'm going to rely on their athletic skill to carry them back. Look at that. They leave a nice little gap for their commander there. And we want to wait until these guys get close. We probably want to shift these guys over, actually. Yeah, we should shift them to the left here before they get too close. Okay. Archers have opened fire. Right at about 100 is when I'm going to have these guys open up. Maybe a bit closer. All right. All right, well, boys. All right, let me ride back here to get ready to redeploy these guys. They are getting pretty close to them now. Weirdly, we have gotten 0 kills from it. There goes the kills. Nice. All right, now we back them up. We use their athletic skill to get them away. Tell them to hold fire, so they will just run. Okay, we need to get these guys back through the lines. Let's go, boys. Run. Turn and run, please. Infantry close ranks. And infantry engage. Alright, Velites, go ahead and fire at will. Set up there. And we will dismount and go join the fight. This will be a fairly easy fight, though. Not too much pressure here. I feel like I need to let them just throw their javelins at will off the start. I don't know if that's more effective or less effective. I feel like we definitely get more kills if we do it the other way. Septimus is getting nicely stuck in here, though. Even the recruits are doing some work here. And we'll go ahead and get our Pila throws off. Damn, 2 Pilas straight to the back and it does nothing to him. That's crazy. Alright, we'll send the cavalry in to clean him up. And we'll be able to see right here as the cavalry goes through. They are super effective at cleaning up infantry. I mean, most cavalry should be, but they are extraordinarily effective at it, as you can see. If they charge a loose formation of archers or skirmishers or anything like that, they are going to do very, very well. Get some more down there to boost that Clancier up. Very nice. And then we're going to boost up that cavalry. And let's make more infantry. And we'll upgrade the Velites that we have. Let's transition some of them to archers because I feel like that skirmisher formation was a little bit too much, honestly. It felt like too many. And we are maxed out on prisoners. Holy shit. That's crazy. Need to go donate those guys somewhere so that we are able to get more influence. Influence is the defining factor of how this playthrough is going to go from this point here forward. Looks like we have some skills here. Not sure what for, but we will have to find out. It might not even be me upgrading it. Looks like it's not. Walter the Bull is going to get a pole arm upgrade. Let's see here. We'll go ahead and give him that. All right, very nice. Yes, let's see here. Let's go do some housekeeping things at Patavium, and then we will. Yeah, I definitely need to reduce the amount, just not the size, just the amount of barbarian parties on the map. It is making it lag a little bit. I think that's what happened in the last series. Why? Because look, if I'm on 3 speed, it doesn't lag at all. But if I'm on 4 speed, it does lag. So I'd be curious to see if reducing the amount of barbarians actually affects the game in any way. And if it does, I would keep it. And if it didn't, then I wouldn't, obviously. Our loyalty is still dropping, but our security is going up. So that is a good thing. They do have a pretty decent sized garrison. Maybe we should add to this a little bit. Let's give them some recruits. And yeah, let's give them some recruits and then some Velites. We'll leave ourselves with 6. We can always recruit Velites. Velites are very easy to replace. So yeah, we want to give them some more so that when we go to the security, we see the security is going up by a little bit more now. So now they have 120 men instead of however many they had. And you can see the town is not yet at a point where it wants to actually start leaving guys in the actual recruitment pool. It's just pulling them straight out into the garrison. So we'll go over here to Felsna and we will replenish those Velites and infantry. I'm still going to keep a solid core of at least 25% Velites, but I do want to branch off into other things just for the well-roundedness of the army. I feel like we've gotten to see what the Velites can do, so I feel like y'all aren't missing out on too much. I do like to do what is tactically sound most of the time, but remember the rule of cool still does apply here. And it is definitely in full force with the Velites because they are not a practical unit to use whatsoever. Now, it might be a little while before our next war. So, having said that, I would like to go compete into some tournaments. A little bit of high octane action for you guys. Okay, let's go see if there is a tournament in Neapolis, and then we will head up to back to Anaconda. Okay, yes, there is a tournament here. Very nice. No troops to recruit. Go to the arena, join the tournament. I would like to level up my own skills. I probably should have done this earlier on in the playthrough, but I didn't want to make it boring. And also with realistic battle mod, it does, and also with Eagle Rising as well, paired with it, it does give you a much more realistic, a much more realistic and easy approach to it. All right, let's go get it stuck in here. We're already ahead. Got another hit on that guy. I'm playing too much Valheim today. That's one of our cavalry units. Oh, look at that. Very nice. We have qualified for the next round. We'll go ahead and put our bets in here. All right, we are on horseback. So this is going to be very deadly because when you're riding this fast, it is very, very easy to get knocked off your horse and die. Just like that. You want to be very, very careful. He's going to get back up on his horse, and I'm going to put a spear through him. This round might take a little bit longer. Put a spear right through his gullet there. Do not want this guy getting behind me. He's going to cut my turn, though. So I'm going to weave on the other way here. And then turn back into him. And hopefully get a stab in there. Looks like I whiffed. I should have charged it up sooner. We got a guy stationary here, though. Take advantage of that. And this, he's going to go for the turn here. I'm going to go for the undershoot. We don't want to get our spear knocked out of our hands. Maybe knock that guy off his horse. Actually going to hit his horse there. He was blocking low, so I went high. Gonna go for his horse there. Knocked his weapon out of his hand, actually. Oh no, don't let him get close. Okay, that horse blocked him perfectly. Okay, we can turn here. We can undercut his turn. Uh-oh, my teammate has been eliminated. Oh, no. All right, we just got two members of the same team now to deal with. Knock him off his horse there. Now he should be easy pickings. There's some good damage on him. Knock him off his horse. And this might be a kill on this guy because I think we've got a stab on him before. Oh, we missed. He stabbed his own horse, man. That was funny. Gonna hit his horse again. Whenever they go for the block, just go for the horse. That's the key. That was risky. Oh shit, he's knocked me off my horse. Huh. We'll have to get back on. And we need to take this guy's horse out. Killed his horse. Alright, now he has no horse to go back onto. So we can go for him. This guy's gonna come in though. I'm gonna angle that down at his horse. Stop his horse in his tracks. Oh shit, he's knocked me off my horse. I'm gonna eat a stab here. Alright, we gotta be very careful now. Go for the horse there. Oh, he's hit me again. Shit. I believe I've qualified for the next round already, so this is kind of pointless, but we'll go for the old razzle dazzle. And it works out for us very nicely. This guy's coming in very quickly though. Oh, we've been knocked unconscious. It's okay, we did qualify for the next round though. Alright, we're joining in on horseback here again. I'm gonna try to knock that guy off his horse immediately. There's 2 hits on that guy. There's 3 hits on that guy. And 4 hits. There's 2. 3. 1 more hit and he's down. One more solid hit and he's down. And he's dead. Alright, now we are fighting our trained archer Auxilia in a 1v1 here. He's going to be throwing his Pila. And that's all she wrote. Septimus has won yet another tournament. 8 renown gained. That's crazy. For how long that takes, that's actually not too bad of a method if you aren't using the adjustable bandits mod. It's a pretty good little deal there. And especially if you're playing like without Eagle Rising, like that perk that gives you more renown is just amazing. Gain some polearm skill there. Very nice. Ooh, interesting. I'm going to go for that one there. All right, we have won the tournament at Neapolis. And we will head up here to Anacona to see what the tournament situation looks like up here. Gonna be no tournament there, but I do want to check one thing. I do want to check the oh, the arena's closed. Hold on. Do 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 do. 25 victories, and we are sitting at like what, like 2? Yeah, we're way the fuck down here. It's either 2 or 1. I have not seen my name. Jared's got 3. Oh, no, we got 3. Okay, yeah. We're 93 on the ladder. Let's see if any of our clan members have higher than that. Tyler the Black with 4. Attaboy, Tyler. Good job putting in that fucking work, baby. All right, we want to make these guys into cavalry. Now we have 36 cav. That's very nice. Convert some of those velites into archers. We do have a drastically reduced velite score, but I mean, that's what, fucking damn near 40, damn near 50. It's pretty good. Need the recruits to go right under this guy there. For filing purposes, you know. Gotta pay those wages. We are still losing money, but it's not nearly as bad as what it was before. Before we captured Putavium. I would like to declare war again, but it costs a ton of influence, and I don't have the influence to spare right now. The loyalty is actually starting to go up, so that's good. The only problem is this is going to take 22 days to complete, and that's crazy. We'll go and buff this up to 50k, though. Rustica is helping us. Yeah, she's giving 2.75 to build production. Or to building production, and she's giving a couple more bonuses there. So we'll keep her there. I would like to see what Nathanos is at now. Hold on. Nathanos. There we go. He's at 94 stewardship. That's actually pretty good. And then who's the other one leading an army? She's at 53. Okay, so that's not great, obviously, but I think we should have one of these other people lead an army as well. Maybe swap out her, because she's all right. Let's pick who has the highest engineering skill. Looks like Sniper is the lucky candidate. I mean, other than that, not really good skills at all on any of these people. And you know what the sad part is? Check this out. That is basically everyone. We have 3 more that we can recruit. Oh, wait, he's in Byzantine. We can actually go over there. We might make this an episode of, ooh, 2 close ones. And another one at Carlos. Oh my god, we have three companions that are actually close by. That's actually really cool. We have one that's, okay, maybe that one's not as close as I thought it was, but it's not that far as well. We'll head over to this one. And now we're at the point where running into barbarians is not really a big deal for us. And the more heavy cavalry we get, the less those barbarians will want to fight us. And the quicker my party will move. Now the prisoners are slowing us down by quite a bit, so maybe you want to try to offload some of them here. Or at Massilia, maybe. Because Massilia is a really good staging point for waging war against the rest of these empires over here. And I plan on doing a world conquest in this. Now, whether I'm going to start my own kingdom, that's one thing. But the one thing I don't know yet, but I definitely know that we're doing a world conquest, and I'm not going to stop this series until we do. I don't care what I have to do. So, yeah, let's go to the Tavern District, and let's talk to this guy. Okay, your skills are absolutely terrible. Oh, why did I send a messenger to you? You're right here.
Hey, so who are you?
Let's go and have you join. And I think we're at the max companion limit for now. Yes, we are. So he's terrible. It would be nice to go talk to the one down here, though, because they could actually be good. So maybe once we have another slot open up, that would be good. Genoa. Yeah, let's go Genoa. And it's free to travel like this, which is very, very nice indeed. Yeah. Let's go see what kind of skills he has. Hit and pretty much everything except for engineering, throwing, and one-handed, and athletics. So like a combat engineer, if you will. So not the greatest in the world. And we're going to go to the port of Carlos next. I wish some of these ports had more destinations, but that's okay. Okay. Now we go to the Tavern District. And we talk to Tuscus the Robber. And you also seem to not have very good skills indeed. It's good to just meet him, though. That's always good. We can grab one more troop here. Let's take a study. Or let's take an archer, actually. All right, now let's go clear out some of the barbarians on Barbarian Island. But first, we are going to go to the keep. We're going to go to the dungeon, and we're going to donate some prisoners. Now, this is a lot of prisoners, 119 of them. That's going to get us 16 influence, and every little bit matters. And by the end of this, clearing out Barbarian Island, I think we will we'll be in really good shape for influence, where maybe we could start another war next episode. This has always been the tried and true method for, and you'll see why, as the insane amount of barbarians that are here. That's damn near 400 right there, and that's another group there. So let's go ahead and pick off this group of 94 to start out with. And there's going to be some more parties who jump in. That's totally fine with me. Oh, this is a perfect battlefield for the Velites, man. Have the archers back up here. We have a few more archers now. I would like to start converting some of the Velites into archers. That would be good. Because archers are going to become more and more useful as we fight actual armored opponents instead of unarmored ones. Let's see here. We need to move these guys out of the way. Sorting by shields is the only way we can really sort, by the way. By the way. Fucking stupid. All right, that is the maximum length that the line can be. And we'll send the cavalry over here. And we will stack up the infantry behind this. Push them forward just a little bit. And we will move the Velites forward as it becomes viable. It doesn't really look like it's going to be super viable in this battle, but should be able to push them up a little bit. Have them hold fire for now. Once they get to about 100 away, I'm going to have them, or maybe I'm going to wait for them to get closer this time. I want to actually see what's better. Let's do 90. Fire at will. So they're going to close to about 85. And those are actually hitting. Okay, yeah, there we go. That's what I needed. Let's go ahead and retreat here. Prepare to move them back. One more volley. Alright, now we back them up. Yeah, there we go, Velites. Nice job. Go ahead and hold fire. And their athletic skill allows them to run away. Very nice. We're going to have them throw. Field wall. Engage. I'm going to start using mana pulls because it actually ends up working out better for us if we do it that way. Oh, my horse got hit in the ass. Let's get into the thick of this shield wall here. We're killing men left and right. Fight our way through the shield wall here. I want to attack the troops to the right of us. There we go. We're pushing through now. Oh, taking some hits here. I'm going to try to take out this gladiator here. Not allowing us to do that, though. We moved out of the way of that spear thrust. That was very clean. Oh, yeah, looking good so far. I'm killing so many here. They've almost broken. I am really breaking their morale here. All right, let's back them up. And cavalry. Spread. Right there. Infantry reform. What are you doing? You are Romans. We do not cheer for battle, as if it is a surprise. God, I really fucked myself by stuttering there. All right, ride them down. Leave no one alive. Very nice indeed. All right. That'll be enough of them killed. Very good indeed. Let's go and upgrade these guys to Triari. We're actually getting quite a few Triari now. That is always good. Now we have 49 cav. Holy shit. That is a lot of cavalry. We'll get a couple more Velites because we need to upgrade some of them into archers. And you can come up here, but you're going at the bottom because you are just All right, we'll take those prisoners, of course. Ooh, gladiator helmet. 90 head armor. What do we think? Nah, too flashy. I will go ahead and actually swap out that shield for this shield, though. Because that shield's actually better than my shield, so yeah, I'm definitely going to swap that out. I know it's not a Roman shield, but now we look like a Greek and we look like a Spartan, so I thought about doing a Spartan series. I'll definitely have to do a Greek series. I think the next series that I'll do on this mod is either going to be Greek or the Servile Rebellion series, and they're going to kind of be a little bit similar, but the Servile Rebellion series is definitely going to be shorter because I feel like we're going to lose very, very fast. So I'm going to have to kind of jack the stats of my character a little bit. It's definitely going to be a manufactured experience, but it's still going to be really cool. So I'm very excited for that. But first of all, I have to finish getting up the elite troops, and then I have to create the troops for that series because not creating them, that's too many. I don't know. Is it 337? It's too many. Yeah. We're going to have to work out a deal here. It's only going to cost us 15K, so it's not really a big deal. We need to kind of break them up a little bit, though. Chase this group over this way. There we go. Maybe that'll work. I can beat that. And if not, this is about to be a huge setback in the series. We're definitely going to have to use the cav here, though. I can already tell you that. And there's no Velites. Nope, there is Velites in that. Okay, yeah, we had some Velites mixed in with infantry last battle. All right, let's go ahead and set these guys up in a shield wall to start with. I think that will be good. We want, yeah, about two ranks. And then we're going to set the Velites up like this behind them. And we're going to spread them out here, but not that much. We're going to spread them out like that, maybe. Or maybe a little bit further. Something like that. Not so spread out, but enough to make a difference. There we go. And we want the Velites right behind the infantry. And we're going to send the cavalry off to the... Let's go left side. It looks like there's more open terrain over there. And in a stacked line there. We're going to set the archers directly behind. We're going to put the archers in loose formation. And this time we are going to... let me just spread these guys out like that. Put them in the middle. We are going to let the Velites fire from behind the line, and we'll see how they do there. I imagine they'll do about the same. I do need to get them a bit closer, I think. Maybe not. I think they'll be fine. Our archers are already getting some kills. See, this is the use of having more archers, and actually a slight hill here, so I'm actually going to back them up more onto the hill. They'll be able to see a little bit better. We're going to send the cavalry off over there. Hopefully none of them break off to chase the cavalry. That would be rather annoying. Alright, and we'll see what the Velites can actually do here. Let them hold fire for now. And we'll wait till they close in to under... We're going to shift them to the right slightly. We're going to wait till they close in to around 90 meters. The cavalry charge is ready. Wait a little bit longer. All right, fire at will. Yeah, I'm not sure if the guys in the middle can actually see that well, but it's okay. They should be able to... Oh, yeah, wow. That was actually way more effective. Yeah, that was significantly more effective. All right, let's pull the Velites back a little bit and have the infantry engage. Let's go for an immediate cavalry charge. These Velites on the side should be able to deal with these guys coming around and breaking off. I'm not too worried about it. They should be able to deal with it. Here comes the cav charge. All right, we're going to cycle charge, so we want to pull them out again. We do not want to leave them in sustained melee combat. Our line is holding. Let's go ahead and join the cavalry for this charge here. We need them to pull out, though. We lost quite a few cavalry on that charge. Wait till all the cavalry is pulled back here and lined up and ready to charge. All right, let's join the infantry again. Here we go, boys. We're going to drop the lance here. Looks like we can on this one, but we'll go ahead and get charged through the lines. Oh, I've been knocked off my horse. Let's go ahead and back the cavalry up. Try to push our way through the lines here. Let's go ahead and actually back up with the cavalry here. I tried to back the cavalry out. It looks like I can't pull the cavalry out. Yeah, they're just getting killed too quickly. Hell, we got 3 guys after us. We may get knocked out here. Cavalry to me. Oh, they're saving their lord. There we go. They have saved me. We did lose quite a large amount of cavalry on that charge. Wow. We lost a very, very large amount of cavalry on that charge. Almost half, if not more. What did we start with? 49? That's crazy, the amount we lost on that charge, man. That's wild. And we want to clean up the rest of them here. Maybe we want to wait for them to be softened up just a bit more. Holy shit, 51 round for that battle. Wow. They really thought we were going to lose. Just goes to show you, the Roman army cannot be defeated. Gonna get those horses back. Oh no, we still have 47. So we did lose a significant amount, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. And I think I want to keep the velites in front of the infantry. I think that would be better than what I did last time. I don't know. I feel like they did all right, though. They did pretty good. Okay, yeah, we have a lot of wounded cavalry. Holy shit, that's a lot of wounded. Maybe we need to, I don't know, maybe we need to up their armor, or we could up their, we could maybe adjust what mounts they have, maybe so they have better mounts. That might be a thing to do. Because they're, I don't think they're, let me go check. Let me give their horses some armor, maybe. That might be the thing to do. Cavalry, Romani, Equus Auxilia. Let me give the top guys horse armor. Yeah, we'll give them horse armor, because I think some horse armor would be good. And we'll give them like plate armor, maybe. I know that's not exactly accurate, but we'll give them plate armor, and then we'll change out their horse for a better horse, because I feel like top tier cavalry should be really good, but it wasn't. They were dying too much. .56 charge damage is pretty good, and Punic Libyan would be not so unrealistic, because the Romans did take horses from the Punic area, or the Libyan area. I want to look for something with a really high, Wardar Hotbloods. Ooh, interesting. What's their speed? Their maneuver is 70. Wow. 61 charge damage is pretty high. I think it's the highest on this whole list. It appears to be. A warhorse. No culture. 65 maneuverability and 57. I think we'll go with the Wardar Hotblood. I think that is a good one to go for. Yeah, we'll we'll go for that on those guys. And then on these guys, we'll give their horses a little bit of armor. Something like half mail barding or something, just to make it a little bit more realistic, as in they aren't getting fucking destroyed every time they fucking charge. Because the Romans have absolutely no horse armor. Mule harness with pack, that would be hilarious. Camel saddle with pack on a horse, that would be funny as fuck. Let's see here. Let's give them, like, not reinforced, but we'll give them... I feel like that might be too much. This armor might have been too much. Maybe, like, chainmail barding. Is there just chainmail barding? Or half barding, I mean? Because the cataphract, I don't know. Should we do I mean, the Romani is... They do have Romani cataphract armor, so maybe that is realistic. Yeah, we'll go ahead and stick this on the top guys. We'll go ahead and give them the cataphract armor because they have it, you know? It's in the Romani culture, so I can give it to them. And then we'll give the guys below them half skill barding. So they don't get dismounted as much, I think. That's the problem, is they're just getting dismounted on every single charge. And then these guys will stick with what they have. Probably upgrade these guys' horse a little bit. What do they have right now? Cantarian Chargers. Yeah, Cantarian Chargers. Give them Palmations. They would be slightly better. It costs a lot more, though. All right, there we go. We have now made ultra heavy cavalry. I might need to change that. Musculta. Yeah, I'm gonna I'll fuck with it for a minute. And then I don't want to waste too much y'all's time, but it is interesting to fuck around with stuff. We need to sort by culture Romani here for the equipment. Decorated cavalry Musculta. You can see this is what the normal guys have. There might be something else that is slightly better, or slightly better looking, rather, than that white fucking monstrosity that I equipped them with the first time. There's got to be something, you know. Because they're decorated Praetorian cavalry Musculta. I just don't want the white sleeves. That's the only deal. Sort by tier 3 and 4. It'll give us a better look at the stuff. So we have brass, Empire brass, Musculta. That's not a cavalry one though. Let's see. We could always give them the Lorica Segmenta, but that would be unrealistic as fuck. We'll leave it for now. We won't fuck around with it, but they do have much heavier armor now, so that's good. We will have to slowly replace those guys. Although a lot of them did upgrade, so now they have this armor, so it should change them over. We only have 4 fully upgraded ones because they keep dying, but hopefully this solves that problem for us. Hopefully. We'll have to see in the next battle here. You'll have to see on the next episode of Pokemon. Ooh, Tartesso. That is not far away. Tartesso. Yeah, it's down there. That's not too far. I don't think we want to go for that, though. That's too big of a group right there. We need to split them apart. So like this, and now we sit here and wait. And that should split them apart. This is going to be a big fight over here. There's 222 right there. 127. We need to get these guys away from this 108. And that would do it. Bit further. All right, now they're out of range.
We're just
There we go. Caught them by themselves there. Now, it looks like a fairly even battle, but it's really not.
Listen up.
Now we have Imperial Roman Cataphract,
Get moving.
so it is definitely not a fair fight. But we only have 31 available to us. They do look very snazzy indeed, though, I will say. And the ones that are in full armor look even better. I actually don't mind that Cavalry Musculta. It's not terrible. And if I'm saying that wrong, I don't really give a fuck. But, yeah. Archers loose formation. We do have a severely reduced core of infantry and velites now, so we do have to be a little bit careful. Let's just go ahead and extend the velites out into a single long line. And we'll have them do their normal shenanigans here.
Infantry.
Hold fire. Are those actually going to hit? Oh, they got to be falling short, right? Fuck it. Let's have them fire. Let's see what they can do. Let's see what the max range of these velites can do. They're getting hits. I hear it hitting the shields. Some of them are falling short, but most of them are making it. Oh, yeah. Maybe that's the way to do it. I don't know. I'm still kind of playing with it. Now we have an ultra heavy cavalry charge, though.
Get moving.
And they have better horses, too. All right, let's go and pull the velites back. And then archers are going to go off over here.
Forward. Footman.
Close the ranks.
Form a shield wall. Footman.
Engage. All right, now we're going to go do a ride with the cavalry charge here. These guys escaping through on the side should be able to be dealt with by the velites, but let's go ahead and have the cavalry charge. Oh, yeah, dude, that looks so much cooler now. All right, let's catch up with them. Looks like we did not lose a single cavalry guy off the charge. So that's good. Let's go ahead and regroup them over here.
Get moving.
Or maybe directly behind. Yeah, it looks like we didn't lose a single... Okay, we lost one off the charge. Okay, that's drastically improved. And we're at reduced cavalry strength right now, too. It looks like they can actually sort of survive on their horse for a minute with the horse armor. Now, a few of them are being dismounted, but that's always going to happen. Here comes the second charge here. Oh, man, that actually does a lot more damage now. All right, let's send the velites in. Let's send everybody in. Here come the velites with their little short swords. We are absolutely decimating these guys. Oh, I've been knocked off my horse. Here comes some more of the cavalry coming back in. Hold that for me. Hold that for me. Very nice. And we lost a total of 10 cav that time. That was way better. Yeah, we lost way less. Now, we were fighting at a reduced strength, though, so I'm not surprised that we did lose some. But let's go ahead and get rid of these Barbari, I think. Yeah, and actually some of them upgraded, so that was good. Overall, a net win. We only actually lost 3 that time, and before it was way more, so I feel like we had a little Little epiphany moment there. Why not put some fucking horse armor on the horses? Who knows? Maybe it'll work out for you. And turns out it did. And this is accurate for the late Empire of Rome. So, I mean, not exactly a cataphract armor. That's more Byzantine cataphract, but, you know, Eastern Roman Empire cataphracts would be decently common on the battlefield, especially if hired out from mercenaries. And now we have 431 influence to spend. So let's go ahead and come back here and recruit some of our troops back here. There we go. That's a lot of velites. Holy shit. Yeah, there was not a lot of infantry in that one. And Mina's probably taken all the rest of these fuckers. Oh, no, she hasn't, actually. Wow. Decent amount of troops there. We do have 20 wounded right now, and most of those guys are cavalry, so... Oh, she did take all the troops. Let's go to the port, talk to the harbor master, and we will sail to Neapolis. We did not quite clear out Barbarian Island, but no matter. We have cleared out enough to call it a day on that front, at least. We built up our influence quite a drastic amount. And let's go to Roma and actually donate some prisoners. It's not going to get us any actual favor, but it will get us some oh, I might have yeah, there's an Optia to promote. I was going to say we might have something to promote. Didn't think about that. Now we can recruit all these guys. 232. I was going to say that number seemed a bit low. All right, now we can go look at the clan, and the clan is very, very big now. We have 8 family members, 6 companions. That is what the fuck I'm talking about. I want to take this to ultra late game, so having all of these companions is going to be huge for us. Let's go to the dungeon and donate some prisoners, though. Only 13. I should have kept the other ones in my party. I didn't actually mean to get rid of them. But we are getting a little bit low on money, so we're going to come over here to Roma. And we're going to sell all of our nice wares, and that's going to give them minus 200k. So what are we going to do with that? We're going to buy an assload of fucking horses. And then we're going to go clean out all of their food. There we go. And wine, of course. Cannot forget about the wine, ladies and gentlemen. And let's take the rest of our payment in expensive horses. Oops, not those riding harnesses. We don't need those. Yeah, see, they sell cataphract armor. There we go. And now we have balanced this out perfectly. Now we have a bunch of actually really, really good horses. Perfect. Trader doesn't have enough money. That's fine with me. That is all good and dandy. Let's go ahead and head over back to Putavium here, and we will check on the progress of our construction, the construction projects. Oh, okay. They've signed a mercenary contract with us. We can see some of our clan members and family members riding around there. Go ahead and manage the town. Fairgrounds is almost complete. The loyalty is holding stable at 49. Security is rising. That is always good. We really need the militia grounds to finish building here. And of course, we can recruit some more troops. And I'm going to do that and then go donate them to the garrison. Let's give them Roman recruits, I think. Yeah, we'll just do that. And then we'll bring these guys up to where they belong, right there below the Hastati. Now we don't have any more Aquila cohortas, so we should probably go grab some of those before the end of this episode. Just a couple. That would probably be quite useful to do. All right, recruit troops. Let's switch the recruitment type. And now we can recruit. No, we can't. Native troops. Oh, it's because it's at my settlement. let's go to, let's head back to, maybe, I don't know, maybe we can get them here. I don't know. Maybe Pola's just bugged. I think that's probably what's going on here. Let me leave the town and come back. See if that fixes it. No, it doesn't look like it's going to fix it. Okay, we'll just grab, yeah, we'll just grab that. That's fine. It's okay. We'll figure it out later. But we are, still maxed out on these guys, though. That's good. I would like to split off the Optios and Aquilifers into a separate infantry unit so that we don't have to use them in like formal frontline combat because they don't have shields. The Optio and the Centurions do, but the Aquilifers do not. So we might want to end up doing that at some point. I think we'll do that. Let's try that. Let's try that in a battle right now, actually. All right, frontline infantry here. Okay, Beltes here, and then let's make another infantry group of another infantry group, and we will give preference to higher tier troops. And let's put a few in there to start out with. 7. We got to select 5 for these guys. Oh, it's because of that stupid thing. Oh, yeah, and that's giving it to the... give preference to higher tier troops with shields. There we go. That will get the Centurios in here. I want the Optios in here, though. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work. Yeah, it's not going to work. It's okay. We'll just fucking replace them if we have to. Oh, shit. I fucked up. There we go. Yeah, that freezes your fucking game, by the way, when you do that. It's very, very fucking annoying. All right, let's remove some guys from the Veltes till we no longer see shields. There we go. That looks right. And we could probably let the Veltes handle this one by themselves, I think. So let's go ahead and do that. Have these guys back up. I don't know why the fucking battlefield's so shallow, but figure it out. All right, let's have the Veltes do it by themselves, though. I think they can. It's only 68 infantry. Go and hold fire. Now, I don't think we can close the distance before getting to this hill, so we'll go and have them stay where they are. And we'll have the cavalry off to the side in case things go horribly wrong. Yeah, it's only 68 of them. Oh, we could have made it across here because they're going across a river. Yeah, we could have made it up here. It's okay, though. We're on another hill right behind it. No big deal. And we do have the cavalry set up just in case. And we have 46 lovely, beautiful cataphracts over there.
Cavalry! Get moving!
I think I will start instituting infantry maniples soon.
Infantry!
I think the army is getting to that size for sure. If we have any large-scale battles, I'll definitely have to implement them. This is just so cool. Maybe not the most effective strategy, but definitely really cool. Now let's see what the Veltes can really do. The archers are pouring it on, though. I'll tell you that for damn sure. Good lord.
Soldier, move! Spread the field!
Yeah, the archers are really pouring it on. The archers have already gotten 3 kills. All right, let's have the Veltes open up right about now.
Take them down!
And let's see how many jav volleys they get off. Oh man, that is beautiful. I know I say Veltes 40 times an episode, but good God, that's beautiful. They routed like just as they reached our line. They lost 63 before even arriving in our formation. That was great. Oh, that was actually a pretty good throw. There are still some javelins getting thrown and some... Yeah, wow. We didn't even lose a single guy. That's crazy, man. Yeah, velites are kind of cracked. Not gonna lie. Kind of insane. And we'll get a couple more cavalry. And then we'll kind of stop with the cavalry there, I think. And we'll kind of leave the army in the balance that it is in. We'll take a couple more velites for archers, but I think that's all we really need to do in terms of balancing out the force. This has kind of been a more of a management episode, but you guys do get to see the inner workings of the game and know how to play it for yourself. So I think that's always a little interesting to see. I was looking for my phone there. Got to pull up the channel member list. As it is the end of the episode here, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys know I don't ask for likes or subscriptions, but I do ask that you do leave a comment down below. I always like to respond. I respond to every single comment that I can. I think I have like 95% or 99% fucking respond rate. So yeah. Anyways, thank you to Walter, Sniper, Tyler, Mitch, Moses, and Jared Grabber, the channel members there. If you guys want the shout out, you know what to do. Go ahead and join the channel members, and we will name a settlement after you, a town after you, and a companion after you if you get clan tier 2. Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and drop a save here, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a good one. Peace out.